What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is the relationship between Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith. And how much did that impact the decision ESPN made to let Shannon Sharpe go? Are they on good terms, bad terms? A lot of conversation, speculation out there about their relationship status. Now, that's not my place to go because that is a private answer that I am privy to knowing. But like I always say, I protect the guilty. But every now and then, even those people will leak out what they're really feeling, what they're really thinking. So something has hit the public sphere. A lot of fans have sent it to me, and I was like, oh, now I can speak on that because I always use this show to use their words for them or against them. Like they break down film on players, we break down film on players and media personalities. So there is something floating out there that gives you guys a little bit of a cue to their relationship. I will now tell you a little bit more. We'll take a deep dive. And after that, we'll have some fun and do that wrap. But before we do all of that, make sure you guys go to projecttransition.org, leave your email, make sure you become a volunteer, part of our global giving community. You want to do more, be a donor, and help us with these kids and mentor resources, skills camp. There's a pickleball tournament in Inglewood tomorrow. We're donating 24 paddles, random number, for them to have their pickleball tournament. Little things like that into big things like our scholarships. So make sure you guys support. Every penny counts. And if you want to do even more, have the most impact, become a gym member. Give her every month. Hit that QR code. My man Scott Stiles did it. And thank you, Scott Stiles, for being a gym member. And as a gym member, you get invited to our exclusive events, you get amazing prizes, and you have the greatest impact with the kids in terms of resources. And then I always get nice and throw in the book, sign it, and I make sure to autograph it. Now, let's get into this, because a lot of people have been hitting me up like, yo, what's going on with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe? And I always reply with this. I say, look, you get those glasses if you're a gym member. Not Patrick Mahomes, you just get the glasses. I mess with y'all. Now, a lot of people have been hitting me up and asked me, and I don't go there because I protect the guilty. And when I say protect the guilty, all I mean is I am never the one to out you. FS1, that whole lawsuit, FS1, the backstabbing, FS1, the allegation, all that stuff that I had heard, I wait until it hits public fodder. And then we examine it, right? Just like a football team, a football player. If a guy is in practice, that's when you're supposed to make the mistakes, right? I'm not perfect. So none of us, I'm not trying to out anybody. But once it's out, we going to learn from it. And that's what we going to learn from right now. So people been sending me this one screenshot that I was like, the first person to send me, I was like, whatever. Then he sent it again and somebody else sent it. I was like, okay. What you want me to do with this? It says, I'm not going to lie. All right, first it says bail demand. And I didn't know who that was. And frankly, even if I did, I don't know nobody's handles. So I was like, all right. And it says, I'm not going to lie. I haven't watched First Take for let me be nice. Let me make it smaller. For 2 months. That show is dead to me. It's just annoying. Stephen A. Smith screaming. 1,300 likes, 58 replies. I didn't even click on it to see the replies. I didn't even click on it to see what was the original post because I get this kind of stuff about me and my show every day. I hate your intro. Blah, blah, blah. What is that? I get that all the time. Marcellus, you talk too long-winded. And every time it comes, I'm like, yeah, you just don't love everything about me. Guess what? No one does. So keep it coming, good and bad. So I don't promote this, right? This is for people that don't like First Take. Obviously, there are many more people that tweet, I love First Take because it's #1 of all sports media shows. All right? So let's just be real about it. But then I said, why y'all keep sending me this? I finally hit somebody back. I said, what? What am I supposed to be seeing? And they were like, this. And I was like, oh, y'all see it? Anybody else see it? Y'all probably younger than me, so y'all get it. I was like, 1.3, thumbs down, nobody thumbs down it. Isn't that soft of us? We can't have the thumbs down number. Didn't they have it and then they took it down? Because that's just messing with the mentals. Get your ass up off social media if you don't want your mentals. That's like playing football and don't want to get hit. Dog, it's social media. Can y'all parents tell your kids this is a game like Pac-Man, right? They are rigging it to try and make you eat up all the information and then they trying to take you somewhere to get the power, and the power could be misinformation or information. Don't matter. But tell your kids it's a damn app. Turn it off if it hurts. Shit. Don't touch the stove is everybody's mantra. Don't touch the stove. It's hot. But then they touch the stove. Okay. Don't touch the stove. I won't. Trust me. Same thing with social media. You go in there mentally, mouth all wide open, and somebody go, "Wop!" You going back? And if you go back, you better go back like this and go back like that. I hate this old social media bullying stuff. Shut up. Turn the fucking app off. All right, anyway. It's an app. I wish I would invite problems to my life and then be mad I got problems. Stop inviting them. That's just like your friend. Let me stop. Okay, here we go. This is not going to be a long video. And you could tell I'm like filibustering because we only got this to show. Here we go right here. This rap going to be sick though. That's what they were saying. Guess who liked that? And I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so let me break this down. Shannon Sharpe or his team, CJ, or his social media team, somebody in the camp hit wop to I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched First Take for like 2 months. That show is dead to me. It's just annoying. Stephen A. Smith screaming. Okay, now, we can read into that a lot. I know a lot more than I'm going to tell y'all right now, but I'm going to tell you as much as I can tell you because I got to protect the guilty. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Let's just say this. I do the same thing all the time too. When there's something that someone says that I think is profound or something I really support, not only will I give it a thumbs up, I hit it with the heart like, yeah, you really onto it. Their relationship, think about it. I give you the public version. The one that doesn't give me a phone call from somebody saying, hey dog, we need to talk. No, we don't. No, we don't. Their relationship for you guys, you thought it was all good. It looked a little forced from the beginning, right? Let's just be real about it. When Shannon was gone, Shannon wanted the whole world to think when he left FS1 that it was mutual. You remember that, right? He didn't want it to seem like he got forced out. But guess what? We all found out. I knew it was real, but y'all all found out how. Stephen A. Smith told on it, right? But when you need Stephen A. Smith, need is loose because Shannon's already rolling in independent space, but he wanted to be on ESPN. He wanted to be on First Take. So when you need that guy to be in your corner, you kind of turn your other cheek and you look the other way, even though somebody did you wrong from hello. You ever been in that friendship where like, dog, you start off on the wrong foot, but y'all make it work? That was a bad start. Be real, because Stephen A. Smith totally just destroyed the narrative that Shannon had created. And how do I know he created? Because I know what really happened, and I know Shannon, and I talked to Shannon after all that went down, and I was like, I ain't call him back and say, your boy just outed you, but he knew. Anyway, they smile and chuckle and go on private jets everywhere, right? Going to Colorado games every week, it looked like, or HBCU. Do you? Then, you know, this hits, and there's probably other wrinkles and stuff in there. People were saying it's hard to work with Stephen A. Smith, and it's hard to work with Shannon. I remember all that. And who cares? People always talk bad about you, so whatever. So then when the lawsuit hits, you know Stephen A. Smith going to have a conversation going up first, like Iger, you know what I mean, Pitaro, Roberts, you know, getting them cats on the phone, doing this, huh? Probably over there cooking some ramen. Tell me, what y'all going to do? All right, so we all saw how Stephen A. Smith came out once again. Shannon Sharpe's name, reputation, his career's on the line, just like it was when he left FS1. And what did Stephen A. Smith do? Give out lukewarm support. This is all public facing, so this ain't me taking y'all somewhere I shouldn't take y'all, even though I always take you behind the veil. I can't take you all the way to the alley right now. So, if you Shannon, I don't know how much baseball you played, you're like, Well, that's 2 strikes. You see? Now, whenever you get caught doing something publicly, what do we always say? The wisdom of it. Oh, he done did that a gang of times before privately, right? You never get caught the first time, right? How many times? Raise your hand if you ever got caught the first time you did something, right? So usually, like we were talking about Sha'Carri and her having that fight in public with Kristen Coleman, which made us think they've been beefing and putting hands on each other, or her putting hands on him before. That wasn't the first time at TSA at the fucking airport in Seattle. Yeah, okay. All right, so anyway, that's the point. So where are they now? Have you seen them? Have you seen them out? Anybody seen Shannon and Stephen A? Any private jets? Any Colorado? All right, so let me end it here. I don't know these answers. This is not rhetorical. I do not consume that much of sports media. I can't. I just get a few articles and say, oh, those are interesting, and talk about the headlines. This is the thing I'm going to connect to, and then y'all going to have to do the rest and beat it up in the comments. This is the thing I want you to connect to. Have you ever been somewhere? You got into the job, you start off on the wrong foot with somebody, turned out y'all cool, then you leave kind of like the way it ended, you was like, dog, the way I came in is the way I go out. That's what my grandma used to always say. The way you go in is the way you're going out. So he went in and Stephen A was kind of, and then he went out and Stephen A was kind of, not full out felony, but misdemeanor kind of communication about my name and my game. So have you seen them out? You have. You have not. Tell me, beat it up in the comments. My point is this. I know this experience. You work with people. It's called associations. It's professional associations. That's all it is, right? We call it friends. We call it coworkers. It's just a professional association. That means as long as we are connected by work, as long as we connected by doing something together, we're connected. Come on over this weekend. Soon as y'all disconnect from that, ooh, hello? Anybody? You know what I'm saying? That's how the game goes. And I don't know how we should feel about that. I 97% of the time feel fine with it. Like if I got traded from a team or I switch teams, I go from Buffalo to San Diego, I'm not talking to my Buffalo boys every day. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to a San Diego dude more than the Buffalo dude. And I'm cooler with the Buffalo dude, but it's just, he ain't around me no more. We ain't around each other. So it could be just that simple, or it could be deeper. Y'all beat it up in the comments. I hate the other 3% of the time when you think y'all really cool and connected, and then you reach out, and you realize, oh, they're disconnected. It's disconnected, whatever it may be. It could be that simple. So we got 2 answers. Either A, it was just a professional association that we all wanted it to be more because we like both of them. They're both big time. Or B, no, they really got smoke. Now, there's no accident. I'm going to say this. This doesn't happen accidentally. Don't let nobody lie to you and fool you. So it's Shannon, Ocho, I'm sure got the license, CJ, his partner. Very few people got the access to go, wow, wow. Maybe some intern. Maybe the intern just slipped up. Point being, the spirit over there in their camp is saying that. Now, that's me at my pettiest. That's me being wild and wily. Now, the only level deeper than petty in that respect is when somebody really comes at me directly. Then I go at them. But other than that, I just wanted to answer that for y'all because y'all been blowing me up with this one. And I wasn't going to touch it. I love when people say I wasn't going to touch it. I really wasn't because I didn't get it. Now I get it. And I want y'all to get what y'all got. Okay, so now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, got to check in on your dough, boy. Let's go. And I ain't talking about boy in the hood, dough, boy. I'm talking about monitor debt resolution. Hit the QR code or hit pt.monitordebt.com. Right? We got to hit that QR code. All the above. What is it about? Well, you got debt right now, and you want to get a financial plan so you could get out of debt. What kind of debt? Personal debt, credit card debt, student loan debt, medical debt. Oh, you can get all of that. Patrick got debt. He just got divorced, got the kids with him, and they relocated to get away from him. Ooh, golly. Man, he must be a good daddy. And mama might have been a problem because they had to relocate, but now they have debt. Well, they're on a financial wellness plan, so next year they'll be debt-free. So make sure you guys call this number like Patrick did. 866-204-0071. That's 866-204-0071. I love y'all. Okay. Now, this one gonna be good. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy.
Why didn't it bother you? It would bother the average person.
I'm not the average person.
Oh, you ain't average. You savage. I ain't average. I'm a savage. Oh, let's get this thing going. Woo! Club Shay, say goodbye. I pulled up clean with the goat on my tie. Thought it was love, but that man told a lie. Stephen A. smiled, but I saw in his eye he didn't want me back, just my fans on the slide. I left Fox hot, lawsuit in my coat. He let me on first take just to rock the boat. Acted like a bro, like he throw me a rope. But as soon as I slipped, that fool dropped the hope. Ask Skip Bayless, ask Max K2. If you co-host with Steven, he gon' beef with you. First he your brother, then he switch with the breeze. Next thing you know, you replaced by some tweets. Use Club Shay to boost up his rank. Then dropped out smooth like he robbed a bank. I'm the biggest star, you were scared, I could tell. You got loud voice, but my ratings swell. You said you the face, I'm the muscle and bone. You bark on the mic, I built my own throne. Bench press talk show, stiff arm beef. You gossip and yell like a loudmouth chief. Brought me on stage, then walked off the beat. Now you moonwalking like your shoes got heat. You ain't helped me with no mess, you just watched it burn. That fake, I got your back, now it's my turn. Use my shine, now duck my shade. Like you run a car wash with the dirt you parade. Insecure, can't share your lane. If you co-host, you still complain. I'm Unk with the yak, goat with the gang. You first take faker, just clout and chains. Now I'm back solo, no strings, no stress. Shay Sharpe on top, and I say it with my chest. Dude. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so